so it has to be upright.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Can you turn it? Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Artie Cox with eXp Realty, and I have a special guest with me, a home lender, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself and go for it.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Mara. Hi Ashley. My name is Mara, and I am a loan officer here at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Fairway is located throughout all 50 states. We are committed to serve, and our speed to respond is amazing. So we truly believe in great communication with others, and we just have a great open communication. So I am here in Jacksonville. My office is in Orange Park. However, I am able to complete applications all throughout the state of Florida.
Awesome. So hello, Miss Ashley, and we thank you for joining in. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Artie Cox at eXp Realty. I'm a broker associate here in Jacksonville, Florida. I've been in the real estate business for about 4 years, 3 years full time. And so we welcome everybody to this first time home buyer kind of / seminar tips in this hot market. As you know, this Jacksonville market is extremely hot. Florida market is hot all across the country. So I just wanted to break down a few things along with Mara, just to kind of help customers and friends and family to know about the home buying process. So we're going to be doing this ongoing, periodically. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave them about the home buying process, any tips or anything, because we are definitely here to help you. So I just wanted to kind of get started. So typically what I do is I'll do a buyer's consultation with new customers. And basically all that is like a 15-minute conversation where I'm just finding out your likes in the home, right? How many bedrooms you want, how many baths, what side of town, what style of home you want. Do you want to go new construction? Do you want a fixer-upper? So I'm just taking in this information so that I can truly identify your needs so we can get you to the closing table. But the key and crucial point of this is if you're not paying cash, because some people can pay cash, some people are paying cash, but if you can't pay cash, I got to get you with one of my preferred lenders. And Mara is just going to explain a little bit about the pre-approval process. So go for it, Mara.
Yes, so the first step is completing and submitting your loan application. So you can complete that application online. I do have a special link. You can complete it face-to-face. My office is here in Orange Park, or we can complete it over the telephone. The 3 things that we look for after submitting your application are income, assets, and credit history, or your credit. So your credit score and your credit history are what we look for when we review your credit report. We look for income. So for my individuals who are employed, typically we do like to see a 2-year work history. It does not have to be at the same company. However, lenders do prefer consistency. We will request 30 days of pay stubs, and we will also need 2 years of tax returns. For my self-employed individuals, we will request 2 years tax return in addition to additional documentation. We also understand that not everyone is employed, so we do accept other means of income, which include Social Security, benefits, and pension. And the third thing we look for are assets. So your checkings, your checking account, savings, and your retirement funds. So 401k, IRA, any stocks or bonds. So those are the 3 things we look for: income, assets, and credit.
Okay, awesome, Mara. And so as a real estate agent, as a professional, this is what I require and need of you, as my customer. And, if you're not willing to get, pre-approved or pre-qualified, and I'll have her explain that a little bit, the difference is, then I hold off on showing you homes because, we don't want you going into people's homes without, being pre-approved and not really being able to get what you want or need. in a home, so we wait to get you pre-approved. It's so important. Oh, by the way, thanks for everyone for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. And so we wait to get you pre-approved. And it is crucial that you do that so you know where you stand, where you truly know where you stand. So me and Mara work close together. We communicate with you. We communicate together to ensure the process is efficient and that you're reaching your objective, reaching your goal of buying a home. And in this market, as new home buyers, as move-up buyers, there's still opportunities. And just have faith, keep hope that you can find a home. People are buying homes every day. And so we just want to prepare you. We want to educate you so that you understand the process and know. So if you have any questions or anything, please let us know. So let me back up a little bit. So Mara, explain to us a little bit, because we hear about a pre-qual letter, and then we also hear about being pre-approved. What is the difference between those two from the lender perspective?
Yes, so being pre-qualified, so you have submitted your application, however, you have not submitted any supporting documentation. So we would pre-qualify you based on the information that you verbally tell us. Being pre-approved, after submitting your application, we will have your documentation that will be reviewed, and we will then send your file to our automated underwriting, and that is how your pre-approval is formed. So the pre-approval process, or being pre-approved versus being pre-qualified, the pre-approval is more accurate. And I would highly encourage, if you are a serious buyer in the market, then being pre-approved will give you more accurate numbers rather than being pre-qualified.
Okay, great. And check this out, guys. So if you're pre-qualified, I'm still going to show you homes, right? But then I'm going to be on you about going ahead and following up and getting your documents in and following through. Because truth be told, we don't want to waste time. We don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. We don't want to waste the seller's time. We want to be efficient. We want to be on point. We want to handle business in 2021, right? Going into 2022. So I want to say what's up to Brother Eddie Johnson. What's up, Darren Hodge? I think I saw Joyce Bird in there, and whoever else is joining in. We appreciate y'all. So we're just talking about this home buying tips in this hot market. This hot Florida market. I'm here with Mara from Fairway Mortgage. She's just dropping some gems on the loan process, and we're just breaking it down. Now I got some more questions for her. So check this out. So what if your credit is shot? What if your credit is not good? What if you have credit challenges, right? So Mara, what does your company have to offer folks whose credit is not where it needs to be? What can you guys do for them?
So here at Fairway, we do have an in-house credit improvement program, which comes at no cost to potential buyers. And it is actually called Credit Tool. So Credit Tool is a credit improvement program. You will then be prepared with a credit analyst who will complete a credit action plan, which will pretty much list steps that needs to be followed in order to reach your target credit score. So Credit Tool is truly a great program. It's at no cost. So that's one thing that I would highly recommend. The other recommendation, if you are, let's say 6 months or a year from now, just thinking about purchasing a property, but just not quite there yet, I would also recommend logging on to www.annualcreditreport.com. Mm-hmm. You are entitled to a free credit report every 12 months from all 3 credit bureaus. So once again, that website is www.annualcreditreport.com. That report is free. I would highly encourage reviewing that credit report and seeing if there are any collections that can be paid off and removed. Those are the 2 things that I would recommend.
Right. So again, what I took away from that was it's free. So when you team up with us, right, it is free to get your credit, credit repair, credit tool, like she mentioned. Now check this out. Now, we're giving you stuff free, but we're hoping you're gonna work with us, right? You know, so that is the key. You're getting these free tips, you're getting these free services. So the goal is to work with us at the end of the day. So going back to the home buying process, so the key thing is to have your down payment. You want to have, your earnest money deposit, which is usually like $1,000 to 1% of the purchase price of the home. Okay, so that's one fee. Then from the lender standpoint, I'm going to talk to Mara, ask her, talk to us about the down payment and the different programs that you guys offer, the different loan products. Tell us a little bit about that and just that process, if you would.
Yes, so we can start with VA. So the VA is for our veterans who have served in the military.
Shout out to the veterans. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. So the minimum credit score in order to receive your veteran benefits are 600. So 600 for VA, and of course there's no down payment if you are VA. We also have USDA. Their minimum credit score requirement is 620. Your closing costs and down payment can be financed into the loan. We also have conventional. Your minimum credit score for conventional is 620, and the minimum down payment, we do have programs starting at 3% under the conventional product. Last but not least, we do have FHA. FHA, the minimum credit score requirement is 600, and the down payment amount is 3.5%. And we also understand that not everyone has that down payment amount, so we also offer a down payment assistance for our first-time home buyers in the amount of up to $10,000. So that is something else that we offer for our first-time home buyers.
Right, and that's a great point. And we all who own homes were first-time home buyers at one time. I took advantage of some down payment assistance on all three of my homes, right? All three of the homes that I bought, I use FHA. So FHA loans are still getting closed. People are buying homes every day. So don't listen to the naysayers that, I'll never get a home in this market and this and this and that. No, you can get a home. It's just educating yourself, like I said, and just getting the sound knowledge and understanding of the process and knowing what is required. So you will need some money, some out-of-pocket costs for your appraisal, right? You're gonna need some out-of-pocket costs for your home inspection, and then also for your termite inspection, right? You're gonna need those fees. Now, if you're going to get a property with a well or a septic tank, I also recommend you get those inspections as well. So we wanna do our due diligence up front when buying a home. So me as the professional real estate agent, I'm gonna identify these costs up front and let you know if you wanna go on this house or not, go looking at this house or pursue this house so that you understand your costs. And then I'll be talking with Mara just to make sure that, you can afford it and that everything will work well together. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a team here, we're working well together. And then it's a process. So you might not be ready to buy a home. Let's just say you're not ready to buy a home in 3 months. You might be 6 months out, a year out. You might be 3 years out. But here's the thing. When I bought my first home back in 1996, it took me a whole year to get my credit right. I had to go through credit repair. I had to call them gyms that I left. I had to call people. I had to do all type of stuff to get my credit right on my first home. So it was a process, right? So we just want to prepare you guys for that process, and that it does take time. Now, you might be ready tomorrow, right? So you can get with Mara. You can give her your contact information. She can go ahead and get the process started. No loan is too big or too small. We're here to help you now. We're here to give our time and our services to help you, right? So I have a few more questions for Mara. And if you have any questions, guys, please leave them in there in the chat, in the comments section. We'd love to help. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in. I'm really, really appreciative of it. Okay, so after you get approved, right, pre-approved, then we go shopping. We go looking for houses. I'll send you properties. And then once we find a property, and you sign the contract, it's executed. That property is executed. So I'll send it to the title company. The title company is is the place where the business where they'll hold your earnest money deposit. Okay, and then I'll send a copy of the contract tomorrow. And then so she's going to explain a little bit about what she does once she gets that executed contract. Some people call it ratified. So once you get that executed contract, Mara, what is that process? What does that look like?
After receiving the contract, I will then issue your disclosures. So your disclosures are the terms of your mortgage. And that can be e-signed. So you will have a certain amount of time to e-sign those documents. Once we receive your signed disclosures, I will then submit your file over to our processor. The processor will also review your file. If there are any missing documentation, the processor will contact you. So the processor is someone else that you will be communicating with in addition to myself. When the processor requests the additional documentation, it is very important to submit them as soon as possible, as this can actually slow down the process. Once the processor reviews the file, he or she will then submit your file over to our underwriter. The underwriter will complete the final review and issue the clear to close.
Okay, so Mara, typically when I send you over a contract in your process with Fairway, how long does it take to for the contract to close? Is it 30 days? Is it 45 days? Is it 10 days? Like, what is that kind of timeline? Can you give me an idea on that?
Absolutely. It's typically between 22 and 30 days.
Okay, 22 and 30 days,
Yes.
right?
From start to finish, yes.
Okay, so that sounds good. Sounds good. So this is why we need to have all our ducks in a row and all the preparation done up front. And again, you may not be ready right now, but it's important to get in touch with us, to talk with us so that we can prepare you to be ready. Some of the mistakes that I see with like first-time home buyers, people looking to buy homes, they'll take out new credit. They might go buy a new car and they thinking it's okay. You know, yeah. So talk a little bit about some of the things that people shouldn't be doing when buying a property, Mara.
I would highly recommend refrain from making any large purchases, especially a vehicle. I would also advise that you do not refinance on your vehicle, especially if you are very close to purchasing a home. Even opening up a new credit card can impact your score, so we would discourage doing so as well.
Right. So those are some of the things that when you start this process, it's a very serious process, and you don't want to waste your time by doing something, going out and getting a loan or whatever, taking out new loans and stuff. And, it's just one of those things where you just have to understand the game and understand what the loan officers are looking for. And so Mara, tell us a little bit about the underwriters. So like the people where you submit this product to, like they look for more stuff, right? Even more so than you do, right?
Correct. So the underwriters are very detailed and they make the final decision on that file. So if there are any additional documentation that is required from the underwriter, then please submit it as soon as possible. The underwriters are very detailed, and as I stated, they do make the final decision, and they are the ones who will issue that clear to close, meaning that we are good to go, the file looks good, and we can close.
Right, good. So I had a question come in, and thank you, Ken, for such good, kind words. And yes, all things are possible with God. Amen, brother. I appreciate that. So what's up, Joshua? He asked, what's the process for purchasing a home under LLC? All right, so Joshua, check this out. So it's just like a normal process from my understanding, because I've had numerous people to purchase property under a LLC. So basically what's going to happen, and Mara can chime in, but we're going to look at your credit. We're going to look at your credit score, look at where you are. You're going to go through the same steps as far as going through a buyer's consultation. I'm looking for your motivation, like how soon are you looking to buy? What is your rental history? Are you tied into a lease? What's going on with that? But you're going to we're going to look at your debt to income ratio. you know, how long have you been on a job? I mean, really, truly, how much money do you have? How much money do you have saved? As Mara mentioned, those 3 points, those 3 aspects of the process, you know, what was it? Your income, what was that?
Income, assets, and credit.
Right. So, okay, how much money are you making, right? But I'm gonna let her talk about that. That's her department. I don't want to jump over there. So,
right.
Go ahead.
Under an LLC, we will require a 2-year tax return. We will require 2 years of your tax returns. There are additional questions that I have for you, so I would encourage you just give me a call, and I can drop my information down below after the live.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we all, we'll get you that information, definitely. But we just really, I tell you, the biggest thing too, as I back up a little bit, just being committed, just if you want a home, just be committed to the process. Put it out in the atmosphere. I'm buying a home, right? And then you get with the right people, the trusted professionals, the trusted advisors that's going to help you get there with the heart of a teacher, right? So like, think about that doctor with that bedside manner. This is what we offer. We're going to educate you. We're going to take your time wherever you are in the process. It doesn't matter, you know, whether you're 18 or 80. We're here to help you to purchase a home if that is your desire. You know, I also work with folks who are rent to own type things. You know, maybe you want to rent a little bit. There is rent to own products that I also offer. So, you know, it's just about what do you want? What, you know, do you want to get a home? Where you want to get it? And we are here to help you to get it, you know. So it's just truly key in just deciding that, hey, just making that commitment that I want to get a home, saving up your coins, right? Saving your money up, and then getting with the professionals, getting pre-approved, you know, sitting down, you know, and going over that process. So Mara, is there anything that I may have missed? Is there any questions that you may have for me as a real estate agent? I know you work with a ton of realtors in the area. Is there anything that we could do better on our end as real estate agents to help the customer better in your mind?
No, I would just want to say Artie truly is a great realtor. He truly cares about his customers, great communication. I wish all my realtors were like Artie, actually.
Thank you.
But no, I do want to thank you guys for spending the last 15 minutes with us, 20 minutes with us. I truly believe in open communication. So if you have a question, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text message. I work in the evenings and even on the weekends. So I'm excited to form these relationships with you guys, and I'm ready to start the process for you.
All right, great. So we're going to go ahead and sign off right now at this time, but stay tuned. We're going to have some more information. We're going to be talking different aspects of the home buying process in weeks to come. But I appreciate everybody taking a little time out of their schedule to tune in. And I want to thank Mara and her team at Fairway for allowing me to come here and just have our little, little home buyer tip seminar, thing. So thank you so much. And feel free to reach out anytime. You guys be blessed, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Have a good night.
Peace.